So this week we have a Mini in for the first couple of days. Now what we're actually doing with Dave's Mini is we're going to just kind of revive the paint a little bit. Mainly working on the roof. With it being black, we're going to get these swirls and the scratches out there and obviously gloss that up and try and get the pillars glossed back up as well, the mirrors, anything black basically. What we've also done is remove the graphics from the car, the bonnet stripes. Now we have ordered new ones on his behalf. Unfortunately they've come, the vinyl looks absolutely rubbish and it's not even the same width, so I'm not impressed with that. We've now got to look at, do we go with that stripes at all, because the customer was umming and ahhing about actually putting them back on, or we might even have to try and print them ourselves on our plotter, which if for someone who knows what they're doing is probably an easy job. I'm not computer literate, I'm not really good with a plotter. I can do things like sun strips and so on, and that's about it. But it's something we're going to have to look at doing. So I'm going to speak with the customer now and just see what he wants to do. The rest of it says he's going to have a revival on it. We're then going to put like a 12-month coating on this. We're going to restore the trims. We all know that Mini trims go really grey. They've been glossed up. I'm not sure with what products, but the problem you get sometimes is when you gloss these products up, they never really come back because you've taken them too far or you've used the wrong product. But we're going to put ceramics on these and we're going to try and bring them back up as well. Same with the wheels, we're going to top coat those. And we're just going to try and spruce it up a little bit and make this car, which is actually seriously good condition, especially inside, just that little bit better. So we've spoken with the customer and he basically agreed that he actually didn't want the stripes on the car because he preferred it with them off, which I also did, if I'm honest, but I'm not a sticker man. And then we've come to buff it, and unfortunately the colour's a completely different colour. Usually not a problem at all. To be honest, we looked at it, I've started on the roof's really started to come up. I thought they'll come out in about 2 or 3 minutes. We'll even use a wall pad and we'll just get them right down. And it's 2 or 3 shades darker where the vinyl's been. Now the only thing I can put that down to is if it's been done at factory, really fresh paint, and then the vinyl's gone over the top of it, the rest of it's just oxidised to the point where the colour has faded under the lacquer, which is something I haven't seen in over 20 years. I've done red Minis and I've done yellow Minis before and they've come straight up, but it is a different type of paint in reds and yellows. So the only thing now is we're going to have to try and get the plotter on and actually make some graphics and put them back to black stripes for him, because there's no way I can let this customer have it like that. It really would look odd having 2 weird sort of darker grey stripes on it. So a bit of an issue for us, but we spoke with the customer and we'll try and get on with that now. So we managed to restore the gloss panels, we've done all the roof to a point. Obviously there's a couple of marks in there we're not going to get out, just on time scale, but you can't see them in all fairness, but we will be truthful and say there is a couple of marks in there. But we're now back onto the actual headlights. We've masked these just so I don't actually skim any of the chrome. I'm not going to hit it anyway, but it's just an extra precaution. Obviously experience stops you from doing that. But as you can see on here, and I'll try and get the camera on it, it's quite oxidised on the tops. The bottoms seem alright. This headlight's pretty much the same. The top's oxidised, it's not as bad actually. So I'm going to skim those now. I'm going to use a wall pad to bring them down, and I'm going to actually do the whole headlight, try and blend it in, and then I'm just going to do a little bit on the chrome on here, and that way we can then actually start putting the coating on the car and restoring the actual black trims. The gloss trims on the side is the thing we're going to be restoring with ceramics, where the gloss trims on the actual car itself have all been machine work because they're paint. We've now finished the BMW, apart from one thing. The customer did say to us, the car's really clean in here, to be fair. It's as good as the outside was. The guy's really kept up with it. He's been a customer for years, and he is definitely one of the customers who's very picky, kind of OCD like me, and he wants everything to be just perfect really, which is a really good thing. And do you know what, this car, I'm not going to say the mileage because it's nothing to do with me, but it's quite a high mileage car, but it's immaculate in regards to it. The interior looks pretty much spotless. The only thing he's mentioned is up here. I don't know if you can actually see there and here. Basically there's a bit of oil. So he's asked us if we can get that out because he thinks he might have put a bit of oil, and he's tried to clean it and it's just more smeared or smudged. So I'm going to try and do it by hand now with Refresh, which is our fabric cleaner. If that doesn't work, the only option I'm going to have a look at is getting the steam cleaner out, which I'm going to try and not do because it's 20 minutes just to get it up and running. But if we can't get that out without, we'll have a go with the steam cleaner, and we'll try and get some pictures afterwards and actually show you what we've basically been able to do with that. And hopefully, I'm not going to hide anything. If we can't get it out, I'll show you, you know that. But hopefully we can get these stains out. Now I'm not going to lie, that took about 3 minutes at the very most, and it's fully out, and I've actually quite impressed myself. I knew it'd come out, to be fair. I kind of knew it. I didn't want to go with the steam cleaner, but all I literally used was the Refresh product. Don't know if the camera's even going to pick that up, but all I've literally used is Refresh, and that has brought it straight out. And I'm telling you now, that was about 3 minutes work. We sprayed it on, left it a minute, rubbed it with a microfiber, just gone. I'll show you now. So we've completed the Mini, we've done the interior, we've done all the outsides, we've basically put a full 12 to 18 months ceramic coating on it, done the new vinyl stripes on there because we had obviously a bit of an issue with the paint. Mirrors have been restored, all the black trims are restored, the roof looks absolutely amazing, it really does stand out now. We've managed to actually get the trims up, the plastic trims, the skirts and things. They were quite badly restored, as in the products that we used on them can sometimes damage them and cause them to only be restored once or twice. This one actually came up really well, so that was good news. So we're going to give you a bit of a montage on it now. For those customers who do sometimes comment and say, we only work on sort of supercars and high-end cars, do you do everyday stuff? This is a good example, and it's not even an everyday stuff. This is a Cooper S. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, it's still a hell of a car. Might not have a Ferrari badge. I've had as much enjoyment doing this car and restoring this and getting the finish on this as I do on any car we work on. It doesn't matter on the brand for us. This has come out really, really well, and I know the customer's going to be super impressed. He's mega picky with his car. He wants everything to be perfect. He's very passionate about his cars, which is what we're here for and what we are. I mean, I'm passionate more than anyone, and this customer really is interested in his car. So this, I'm sure when he picks it up today, he's going to be chuffed to bits with it. And you know what, that to me is as good as working on any other car, any brand, and just having a customer who's really impressed with his car, enjoys it, can stand back, look at it again, and actually be happy with the things that they just couldn't do themselves at home. So here's a montage.